What's going on, everybody? Freelance graphic designer Joe Hurst here with another video. Today we're looking at the top 3 design tools that I use in 2021. Hopefully this is useful to you, so let's just jump into it. Alright guys, so first up on the list is Adobe Color. What I love about Adobe Color is the fact that you get a really simple color wheel. You can quite literally just pick any and all colors that you want. And it sets up color palettes for you in a really simple and intuitive way. So we can go monochromatic, triad, complementary. Split complementary is probably one of my favorites. Super easy for getting color ideas and complementary ideas for client projects. But then the best thing about this is you can either save these for the web and publish them directly to Color, publish it as a theme to use, or even better than that is you can actually add them to your Creative Cloud library or add them to a specific library already. Save it as whatever you want. And then boom, that's it. That's in the Creative Cloud. I can now just get that from my desktop apps. Super easy and super convenient. Similar to Adobe Color is colors.co or coolors.co, another web app. And the awesome thing about this is you quite literally just open coolors.co, hit spacebar, and you can just generate random colors. Really, really awesome for things like client briefs where they tell you, you know, they have a specific color palette in mind, or they may not have a specific color palette in mind. Let's just find something interesting here. Here we go, nice kind of pale color scheme. Let's say I like this gray. I can lock this and this blue and this dark blue here too. I can hit space and then now mix these colors up and get complementary palettes inside. So let's go with something a little paler. I quite like this red. Oh, that gray was kind of nice. That's a nice green too. And there we go, the beige, nice pale color scheme that we have here. We can drag these and move them around as well. So we can reorganize them if we wanted to. And then obviously you can copy the hex values too. Copies it straight to the clipboard. You can obviously favorite them, or you can completely remove them as well. And you can view every shade of it and get the hex value for it too. Next is a website called Unsplash. A lot of designers and prototypers and probably web developers and web designers probably know about this already. But this is a great place that you can get stock photography for things like client projects or for mock-ups for client projects, along with websites and stuff. See, we need something in the travel industry, and we can be a little vague about it, I guess. But there we go, we can get a nice picture there from an airplane window. We can have an airport picture. And these are all free to use and download. That's quite a nice one there. Really useful for blogging as well. For the longest time, I used to use these for thumbnails for my blogs. And you can quite simply hit the download button and download it. And of course, you can give the attribution there by saying thanks to the curator or the original creator. Third, but by no means least, is Adobe Capture. This is a tool that I probably don't use all the time. It's a mobile app for both Android and iOS. And the nice thing about Adobe Capture is the fact that you can quite easily, not necessarily all the time, but you can quite easily capture fonts and usually pin down something similar to it. That's usually what I use it for. Or you can get like its nearest neighbor, or at least get in the neighborhood for something with a sans serif or a serif. A lot of other times too, it's super useful for getting color schemes. I use it now and then. I'm like, you know what? That blue would look kind of cool in XYZ. And you can just snap it and save it as a color palette and use it for later. Super useful, but like I said, the main feature that I use it for is type, to try and find something similar or see if I can identify a type if I don't know it off the top of my head. It's really handy for stuff like that. And last but not least is Adobe Comp, something that I use semi-regularly, especially with web design clients. It helps me mock things up. It helps me get UI pinned down quite quickly, especially when I develop websites that are mobile first designed or typically responsive web design. It helps me wireframe or just lay something out real quick and concept it. Sometimes I'll send it over to clients and just be like, hey, here's the general idea. Let me know your thoughts. It's really easy to just drag and drop things on. They're quick to edit. You can just add bog Latin, lorem ipsum text to them as well. So it helps you flesh things out visually. Like I said, really good for UI design and user experience design, just to kind of flesh things out. But other than that, it's a great little tool just to kind of get things down digitally as to spacing, design, and get a general layout for things as well. All right, well, that pretty much wraps it up, guys. If you liked this video and it was helpful, go ahead and leave a like on the video. And if you found this content useful, consider subscribing. It's free. You can always unsubscribe if you don't like the future content. And I will catch you guys in the next video. Peace out.